So the questions we have presented here are very, very similar to the questions we looked at with the bagels. Here we're going to deal with ice cream, but exact same types of questions. And so we can see up at the top what we need, and then here's our situations. So what if we have 9 scoops of ice cream? Well, knowing the sundae requires 3 scoops, we clearly have 3 times that, and so we could make 3 sundaes. Here we have 4 cups of chocolate syrup. We only need a 1/4 cup. And so that's enough to make 16. And part C, we could answer in a few different ways. So 10 grams of whipped cream, but we need 25 grams of whipped cream for a sundae. So at this point, you could just say, well, we don't even have enough to make one, and can you really make half a sundae? That's probably debatable. But let's assume that you could. 10 grams times 1 sundae over 25 grams means that you could make 0.4 sundaes. So whether you would say that's a valid answer or not is certainly debatable. But all that being said, at this point I'd say let's still make it, and we'll just add extra chocolate syrup to make up for it, right? All right, part D now is starting to move even more towards what we're going to be doing with some of our chemical reactions. So here's a situation that says we have specific amounts of each of our starting materials. So we have a specific amount of ice cream, a specific amount of chocolate syrup, and a specific amount of whipped cream. So what are we limited by? Well, with the ice cream, we have 7 scoops, and we know that 1 sundae requires 3 scoops. So we have enough to make 2 1/3 sundaes. With the chocolate syrup, we have 3/4 of a cup. Now here we only need 1/4 of a cup. And so we actually have enough to make 3 sundaes. And then finally we have 43 grams of whipped cream. We need 25 grams to make a sundae. And so that amount of whipped cream is enough to make a total of 1.7 sundaes. So what's our limiting ingredient? Well, our limiting ingredient is the one that's going to limit the amount of the final product that we can make. And the one here that's limiting that is the whipped cream. We only have enough whipped cream to make 1.7 sundaes, where we have enough ice cream to make 2 1/3, and we have enough syrup to make 3 sundaes. So that tells us that the 43 grams of whipped cream, that's our limiting ingredient. And we can do the same thing in part E. 27 scoops of ice cream is enough to make 9 sundaes. The 9 cups of chocolate syrup is enough to make 36 sundaes. And the 125 grams of whipped cream is enough to make 5 sundaes. So again, the whipped cream ends up being our limiting factor.